the manner of life, the word of the living God of Israel. And today we are still in the book of Joshua. Joshua 6. Joshua chapter 6 to chapter 12. Joshua chapter 6 to chapter 12 is where the real war, the battle to possess the land took place. That is where the war really took place. When they moved across to Jericho, 6 good days, the children of Israel marched around the walls of Jericho. Good 6 days. And on the 7th day, they marched around that wall 7 times with trumpet and shouting and singing the songs of war. The war collapsed. The children of Israel took over Jericho, conquered it, crushed it. They spared the harlot that saved the spies, Rahab. The war continued. They took their campaign to the west, took their campaign to the east. They took their campaign to the north. They took their campaign to the south. War, destroying. And when they were at Ai, the children of Israel suffered loss of the war. They suffered defeat. Because one of them stole something that was devoted unto God. Joshua prayed, called unto God, and God forgave. And they war again against Ai. On that war, the God of Israel showed who he is. He made the sun to stand still. In Joshua chapter 10, the sun stood still for the children of Israel, crushing and destroying, killing. And they won. And in chapter 11, all the kings of Amorites, all the kings were all captured, crushed, destroyed. And at chapter 12, they named them, and they took over all the land, all the territory that God have given unto them. When you are with God, when you keep your life to God, when you depend on him like a baby, like a child, he goes before you. He fights your battle. Because he said in his word, say, vengeance is mine. He said, don't worry, he will pay. He has given the children of Israel the land already. He told them, I will go before you. I will destroy all that. No land, no man on earth will be able to withstand the children of Israel. See, you should be courageous because he's already there ahead of them. And in this chapter 6 to chapter 12, all the land God has promised to the children of Israel will now take. They've now gotten their own country. They've now gotten their own home. They've now captured every land in the south, in the north, in the west, in the east, the Canaan, everything now come to their own control. Children of Israel won. The land that God had promised their forefathers, they got it. The battle was over. So they are now building for defense, building for defense. They defeated all the kings of Amorites, the king of Canaanite, all those kings. They crushed them all. When is God with you? Your majority. First thing to know about God is to trust Him 1,000,000%. Nothing must come. There's no option, no substitute. He is number one. And whatever He says is final. There's no institution, no constitution, no authority, no throne can change His word. That is God. Is that same God yesterday? Is that same God today? It has never changed. That's why they call Him unchangeable. That's why they call Him unbeatable. That is the God of Moses, God of Joshua, God of today. Brethren, the children of Israel have possessed their land. They have taken their land. Until this day, that land they've defeated how many years ago? That's the same place they occupied it today, thousands of years ago, before Christ. So it's very surprising why the whole world will be saying that the children of Israel is taking land. This, that, but that's the land God has given to them in the Bible, and it's still that same place they are till this day. They've tried a million times to exterminate them from the surface of the earth, to remove them from the land. God brought them back, 1948, to the same land that is their own. Brethren, thank you very much. So from verse 13, chapter 13, maybe to 21, we will now look how Joshua shared the land into 12, shared the country into 12 tribes of Israel, which is still to this day the 12 tribes of Israel to this date. The word of God is life. The word of God is spirit. The word of God never changes. The word of God is God. His stand is the same forever. So, brethren, thank you for following us. The word of God is life, is light unto your life. Hold it with two hands. And that which you're looking for, you will definitely accomplish it on earth. God bless you so much, and good night.